Hey, what's up, Dax? This is a quick demo video for you for your Korbanth Starkiller V2. This is installed with a Proffie. I did a reinstall for you. You had a few things going on with this guy. The first one being from the outside anyway. You had one of the brass pins missing. I had one that was pretty close. It doesn't match exactly, as you'll be able to see that better in person, but I did put that in there for you so at least you had one. You were missing the upper chamber, so you had asked, or the upper chamber rod rather, you had asked me to go ahead and just machine you one from brass, so that's what I did there. It does kind of match the one that was in there, just a little bit slimmer than the one that comes with the kit, and I weathered it up a little bit to match. Also, you had asked for the Taco Shop crystal chamber add-on piece, so that's in there for you. Okay, went ahead and I retained your crystal. I retained your glass eye. This is not from the kit. This looks to be from just a Graflex replica, maybe a 2.0 or something like that. It was glued in there with some E6000. I went ahead and I put that back. I did keep your stock V3 in there, so we'll light that up here in a second. We'll go ahead and take this off. To get to your chassis, you just want to unscrew the handle. I did break this completely down and redo it. When this originally came to me, you had two O-rings. All right, I took the O-rings off of your kit here, but you had one here, and then you had another one between the handle and the pommel, I'm guessing to keep everything off of the chassis. So I went ahead and I took those off. You don't need them anymore. All right, but we'll unscrew this, take this off, and this is what you got right now. So just a nice clean setup, your Proffie board here. It is a snap fit down into the shelf, but to get to everything, you can just get to it from right here. So SD card, micro USB access, everything right there. All right. You will need a 90-degree data cable. And then right in front of the board, you have a kill switch. You would ask for a fully enclosed speaker, so I gave you a fully enclosed 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker, and then a removable battery setup. What you did have in here, I went ahead and I kept it. I didn't keep the board. You had a Proffie 1.9, but this was the old chassis that came out of your kit. All right, so you had this in here. Your speaker there. Speaker was not fully enclosed, and it had some of this metal tape around it. Typically not a very good idea to use this type of tape. It's fine here, right where the speaker is. Actually, no. It's not. It's not a good idea because this could touch the side tabs of the speaker. I don't know that it was on this particular one because I didn't turn it on before I took everything out. Not typically the type of tape that you'd want to use though. All right, so you had that here. We went ahead and took that out, took the O-rings out. Your screw that was for your Korbanth, it was inside of the blade or inside the handle just a little bit. I took that out. I built this up a little bit, the material up, and then put that screw back, so now it's not going to interfere when it screws in. It won't touch your chassis. All right. So that's what we did there. Let's put a battery in this guy. Please remember spring side over here for the negative side of your battery. So your battery will clip in there. One thing different about this chassis that I did compared to the one you had is this had a keystone holder for your battery. I go ahead and I just model my battery holder right inside the chassis. All right, then you come over here and flip the kill switch on. Put your handle on. This thing is super loud when the handle's on. There is a copy of your config file on your SD card, but I got all the sound fonts on here that you sent me, plus my own font, which is the first one. As you can see, I got your crystal on a timer. I did replace the Neopixel accent for your crystal. What it was using is a single accent from like a blade strip. I went ahead and I just put a single pixel accent strip right under, or a single pixel underneath that guy. All right, so we can come over here and hit power. Nice shine through on your crystal. This thing is very loud. You might not even be able to hear me. So, it screams. Your LED's firing up. And then you've got twist off. You have two different blade retention screws on this guy. First being this knob right here. All right, this is the one we're going to use. you have a secondary grub screw right here. I went ahead and I backed that out. I'm not going to use that for my demo. This is set up for a full-length blade also, but I'm going to go ahead and use my test blade. So, of course, as you know, this saber takes a 1-inch diameter blade. All right, so we'll put that blade in, lock it down. Good to go there. A good slap on class. Blaster bolt. So your crystal will react to blaster bolts. And then blade lockup is holding it down and hitting the saber. And then to go to another sound font, we hit auxiliary.
I am Luke Skywalker.
All of the sound fonts you gave me came with blade styles.
Ancient integration.
Right.
Now, thanks to the council, I am Master I am Master Syndralig. Quinlan Voss. Retribution. Your head is mine. Valkyrie.
Just like that. And then I think this is the last one. We'll go back to mine. So that's the one. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll take the blade out. Comes out very easy, and then we can put this back in so it doesn't fall out. And then just come over here and unscrew our handle. I'll show you real quick that the kill switch works as well. Right, so when we turn this on, turn it off from here, and it kills everything. All right, so when you want to take your battery out eventually, do it from the positive side by your speaker. You can pop it out with your finger. There is enough room in there to use a battery wrap if you wish. And then we can just put our handle back on. But that is basically your revamped Starkiller. I hope you like the way that came out. Let me know if you have any questions. It is Friday afternoon, basically. So I'll be getting this out in the mail to you first thing Monday morning. All right, thanks.